Hi guys. All right, so I chose to do my review on Careercruising.com, which is a program my school board, particularly my school, uses. It's sort of an internet-based career exploration and like a planning tool, I guess you could say, that you would kind of hand out to your students, maybe in grade 9. It's something they can use throughout their years of high school and add to it as they go along. So I'll walk you through it and some of the features. So when you type in www.careercruising.com in your search bar, this is the home page. Okay, so this is what you come to. It's pretty straightforward. There's a few sections up here. We can click on our solutions, success services, and this page here is generally just gives you an idea of what the website is all about. And if you scroll down, oh, sorry about that. Okay, if you scroll down, then there's a few other tabs we can click on here that goes a little bit in depth into exactly what career cruising is. So the one thing you need is to have a login name and a password. And generally what happens is your school board will purchase this program and then the schools can use it. So I don't know exactly what the cost is, but it's generally the school board that pays for it, and whether your school guidance department decides to use it or not is up to them. So my school fortunately uses this program. Okay, so when I log in here with my username and password, it takes me to this page here. Okay, so this is the page that you get once you log in with your username and password. Now, if you look up here where my mouse is, you'll see that's my name there, and it says My IPP. So what you have to do is when you log into this page is you have to create your own personal profile, and that's what the IPP is. And once you do that, this is sort of like your own filing cabinet that holds all your information with all the programs and different things that the software allows you to use. You sort of add to it as you use it over the years, and it stores it here in your own personal sort of profile. So I'll just walk you through a few of the features. I won't spend too much time because really it's something that you kind of have to explore yourself. But basically, starting your own personal profile is relatively easy. It doesn't cost you any money. It's just a matter of putting in some personal information, creating a password, and so on. So if I click on the down arrow here, these are all the different areas: my assessment, my education, my goals and plans, my assignments and activities, my advisement log, careers, education plan, activities and experiences, and my journal. So these are things that you can utilize over the years as you use this program, as you go through high school, and you can add to it and refine it. Like you can use a journal, for example, and take notes, of certain events that might, have an impact on where you think your career might go and so on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over here. So it says My Assessments here, but we can also click on My Assessments here. So either one will take us to the same place. So I'll just show you an example of what that means. So if we go to Assessments here, we see our next screen. It says Matchmaker and My Skills. And then over here, it says Learning Styles and Inventory. So this is basically a quiz you can take. And there are multiple quizzes. I've only done one of each. And so, for example, Learning Styles, it says here, let me see if I can highlight it for you. It says here, discover how you learn and retain information and find tips on how to improve your study habits to suit your learning style. So as you can see, my learning style is I'm a tactile learner. Of course, I'm a tradesperson. So that was not too surprising at all. Over here, my matchmaker and skills, it says answer questions about your likes and dislikes to find careers that match up with your interests. So you can start a matchmaker, and it's just a quiz. I think the first quiz I took, session 1, it says here, the first quiz I took was, I think, 30 questions long. So if we click on View My Matches here, it tells me, based on how I answered those particular questions, what careers might best suit my personality. Heavy equipment operator. So you'll see that I'm a tradesperson, And you'll see the relationship here between a lot of these careers and what I actually do for a living. Commercial driver, iron worker, a phys ed teacher, because I like to be active. One of the questions generally asked you, are you an active person, and so on. Automobile assembler, well, I'm a mechanic, so that's not too far off. Okay, so that is my matchmaker and skills under the assessments category or drop down menu. And then learning styles here, if we click on view my profile, it just goes a little bit more in depth into how it came up with this graph here and the type of learner I am. And it's a little bit more detail on exactly what this drop down menu is all about. Okay. So that's what the assessments drop down menu is. And like I said, it is also here in my personal folder because I've already done an assessment. I did those 2 quizzes, the matchmaker and my skills and the learning styles inventory. Okay, so now next over here to the right of my assessments is careers. So if we click on careers, what you can do is punch in any career. So I punched in A for auto mechanic. And something funny happened here. As I was scrolling down, I don't know if you can see that too well from how I have my zoom set up, but over here on the left are all these careers that start with A, and then over here on the right is a type of education you need, high school, college, or university. So as I was scrolling down looking for auto mechanic, let's see if I can, oh, there's an exciting one. Air traffic controller, I see. I always found that to be exciting. But I found one here, it says astronaut. If you have excellent scientific or technical, let me highlight it for you here so you can see it. If you have excellent scientific or technical skills and are in good shape, you might get the opportunity to work in space. You need a university education. Now, if we click on astronaut, it goes even further into what this career has to offer. The earnings, the level of education, is it suitable for you? You can find out if this career is suitable for you right down here on the right where this blue check mark is. Okay, so it goes into depth about this particular career that I have chosen. Core tasks, okay, right here, all the core tasks. Provide ground support to astronauts in space, undergo. So I just found it funny. I clicked on astronaut because I was kind of surprised to see it here. And I'm just curious as to what, what the requirements are, the tasks, the workplace employed by Canadian Space Agency down here on the right. The work is often stressful. Space travel is dangerous and physically demanding. Live in cramped quarters. So this is kind of just a few bullet points on the workplace, a few bullet points on the attributes and abilities, some core tasks right here in the middle. So that is under careers. And if I go back, okay, these are all the careers that start with A. So originally I was looking for auto mechanic, and it is here somewhere. It might actually be automotive painter, automobile salesperson, auto service technician. So the level of education, for example, for that is a college. Right here you can see the green check mark in the middle. This was high school, college, and this one was university. So anyway, so this is just another feature of this website. Under careers, you can search different careers and see what careers might be suitable for you. Now if we go under education, which is the next one here on the right, this is just you can see the map of Canada here. We can click on any province, okay, and it's going to tell us all the colleges and universities. You can see here it says explore education and training within those provinces. Okay, apprenticeship, learn more about apprenticeship training opportunities in Canada. It says over here on the right. Okay, so that's a bit about the education tab up here. And also one other thing about apprenticeships, you'll see this is very user-friendly, this website, in that it has all these nice pictures to go along with the words. So it makes it very appealing to the eye, which I liked. I'm a visual learner, as well as a tactile learner. Okay, so the next tab over here, next to education up here on the right is, or the top right, I guess you could say, is employment. So over here, we can build our resume. Employment guide, it says learn how to conduct an effective work search and read our advice for your first days on the job. And then over here, it says using information from my IPP to create your resume. So we can create a resume here and we can store it in our folder. Okay, and then as we go through high school, we can add it. It is stored here, and we can edit it and update it as we go along. Now, as far as the employment guide over here on the left, all the subheadings: work search, resumes, letter writing, interview skills, job offers, on the job. Okay, so there obviously is a lot more to this website than what I'm showing you. But I just wanted to kind of show you these three main drop-down menus here, because they give you a good indication of what this website has to offer. The best thing I can, best advice I could give you is to go on it and explore for yourself. I created my own profile in a couple minutes, provided your school board uses this software program, obviously. Now, if I had to rate it, honestly, I would give it a, from the little amount of time I've spent using it, I'm probably not the best person to rate this program. You might be better off asking a guidance counselor, but I would honestly rate it a 4 or 5 out of 5 stars. It has everything we need for a student entering grade 9 to use. They can store all their information there. They can take notes as they go along. They can create a resume, a cover letter, update everything, and everything is stored in their own profile. And their own profile is very simple to create. So it is a very user-friendly website. There's the home page there, as I explained. And then obviously the sign-in is here on the right. And when you sign in, you come to this page here as our home page. Okay, so the one downside I would say is that you have to create your own profile in order to use it. If a student wants to come on here and start a new quiz, so I'll just name this quiz NNNN, or assessment, I guess you could say. We'll start now. And one of the questions is, how would you like a career which includes working with children? Okay, I very much like children. How would you like a career which includes working outdoors in any weather? I don't mind. I've been a mechanic for 20 years, and so on. So these are some of the questions. There's 39 questions here, but this is something you have to do, in order to do this, you have to create your own profile. So that would probably be the only downside I would have to say to this fantastic website, which is www.careercruising.com. And that is it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. Thank you and good evening.